What's up, YouTubes? Upstart 41 here with my friend here, Trevor.
Hey.
Yeah, kind of doing a little deck profile, late night real quick. We got a couple minutes, unfortunately. But, so, this is his deck profile for which deck?
Nekroz,
Nice.
the best deck.
Alright, so let's hurry up
So-
and do this.
All right, so it's a pretty standard build, running 2 Colossus. If you don't know what it does, discard effect, searches for a Nekroz spell or trap. On-field effect, you can target a monster special summon from the extra deck. Attack goes to 0, its effects are negated. It's pretty good for outing certain stuff, but you mostly use it for the discard effect, and it's level. 1 Unicorn, would run more if you could. It's skill drain for any monster special summon in the extra deck, and its discard effect is you can add 1 Nekroz card from graveyard to hand. So it's really good for recursion. If we get it to 3, the deck becomes loads more consistent. Main bay of the deck, 3 Brio. His discard effect, he searches for any Nekroz monster, so essentially he's searching for your entire deck. His on-field effect, you can target 2 monster special summon from the extra deck. You bounce him back to the deck. So he's really great. He's great against Salomon Greats, Thunder Dragons, because he gets around the protection effects of Balinks and Colossus and Titan. One card I've been debating on ratios right now, I'm running 3 Valk. He's Battle Fader for his discard effect. You discard him and banish a Nekroz card from your graveyard. Negate the attack and into battle phase. His on-field effect is really good. You can tribute up to 2 monsters from your hand or graveyard, or hand or field. Draw as many as you tributed. So he's really good for clearing out the incantations, which go very well with this deck. 2 Trishes. It's Trish. I mean, non-targeting banishment is one of the best removals in the game. The only difference between Synchro Trish and Ritual Trish, you have to banish 3, so they have to have a card in hand, they have to have a card in graveyard, and they have to have a card on field in order to activate it. His discard effect is really good with Sky Strikers being meta. He can negate a targeting effect that targets one of your Nekroz monsters, so screw you, Widow Anchor. 1 Turret, he's the only non-ritual Nekroz monster I run. I mean, he's amazing. He counts as full tribute for when you're ritual summoning any one Nekroz monster, so he's great for recovery play. Yeah. Was that Gishi's Shadow? Yeah. Yeah, he's, or Vision, yeah. He's, but when he's tributed by a card effect, you can add a monster or a warrior Nekroz ritual monster. So you summon him and he searches your entire deck. He searches for Brio, he searches for Colossus. He's great for a recovery play. I usually like to use him turn 2. Right now, kind of like the main win condition of this deck, and reason it's really OP. 1 Ben 10, 1 Vanity's Ruler. For those of you who don't know, you open Brio in any incantation aside from Tally, and you basically get a Vanity's Ruler on board. You cycle, bring back Brio with Ben 10, search Vanity's Ruler. He's a light fairy, so works out pretty good. For the incantations, run 1 Chow Slime. He's really good. If you get the loop with him and the ritual spell going, you plus like crazy. Discard 1 card from your hand, not cost. Keep that in mind. Summon any incantation. So, and he can discard himself as well. So, once again, searches or recurs anything from your deck or graveyard. Now for the regular incantations, 2 Candle, 2 Tally, 2 Book, 2 Pensy. So they have the reveal effect and the summon from deck effect. For these 4, you reveal a monster. These 4, you reveal a spell. You special summon a different one from your deck. These searches for spell, recurs spell, searches for monster, recurs monster. Really great. Keep in mind, this one's a spellcaster, so he's the only one I've thought about bumping up to 3 because he's an Out the Secret Village. I mean, not many people play it anymore, but
There's some people that
it's still a thing, and obviously, it shits on his deck. All right, ritual spells: 2 Kaleido, 2 Cycle, 1 Mirror. So those who don't know, Kaleido, you send 1 monster from your hand, field, or extra, and you can ritual summon any amount of Nekroz monsters from your hand equal to that level. So if you send a Quasar 12, you can summon a Valk Unicorn 4/8 for 12, or Trish Colossus 9/3. best card for this is Unicorn, because you just send a Herald and you get a search out of it. Cycle, it's Ritual Reborn, pretty much. It allows you to ritual someone from your graveyard. And Mirror is great for pushing for game because you banished Nekroz monsters from your graveyard as tribute fodder as well. As I said, the incantation, it's good, once again, if you're pushing for game, but it's mostly for the ritual loop. Because you discard this with the ritual monster you summon, and then its graveyard effect, you contribute a incantation, summon a different one from deck and add it back to your hand, so you're looping them every turn. You're getting 2 searches or 2 recurs, then plus getting the ritual spell back literally for free. 3 called, because Droll sucks. I mean, not much to say about that. 3 preps. If you're not playing 3 preps, you're wrong. I mean, this card was limited for a reason. It searches any level 7 or lower ritual monster from your deck, and also recurs a spell from grave. So, I mean, you always want to see it. 1 Rhoda, because Colossus is a level 3 warrior, and Shurt's a level 3 warrior. So this is essentially any ritual spell. And then 3 pots, because Colossus is annoying. And unfortunately, as much as you search, you got to draw 2. So it's good. And as you can see from my extra deck, you're maxing out on everything. Everything important at least. So the chances of you, because I think I've only banished all 3 of my heralds once, and I've done a lot of testing with this. But all right, that's all for the main 40 cards. We'll go on to the extra deck. 3 Antis. Use Kaleidos, send it for Unicorn. You get to pop a card, so it's good for outing floodgates. Like, there can only be 1 goes in, which really hurts this deck. 3 Heralds, best a card. When sent to grave, searches for a ritual monster or spell. Once again, send it for Herald, get a free search. 1 Brio, just in case you happen to draw Kaleido and Brio. Because once again, he can bounce the Thunder Dragon stuff. Just some, like I said, Mega Fortress and Mega Fleet. I mean, they're mostly here just for the levels, but just in case you're going up against a Cyber Dragon player, because Cyber Dragons are kind of popular lately, you can use it against him. 1 Star Eater, because he's one of the only 2 level 11 synchros, and you can, if you ran hand traps, you could actually summon them. So it's kind of funny. Shooting Quasar for your 12. I used to run Manju in here, so I still have my rank 4s. I've kind of been testing with running 1 or 2 Manjus, but for rank 4s, Exton, Cowboy for Gabe, jokingly, and Abyss Dweller, because it's the best rank 4 in the game right now. And then also Me Star Boy, because if there's a certain way you do the Vanities Ruler combo, if you end on a Unicorn, Vanities, and Brio, I don't like having 3 monsters on board because Sphere Mode outs Vanities Ruler. So yeah. I'll link, I mean, I know it's not essentially the best, but I'll link the Unicorn and Brio away from me, Starboy. And the 500 attack doesn't really hurt, so.
Nice.
But yeah, that's all I got. It's probably one of the funnest decks I've ever played, so.
Yeah, and with it being just now getting to be more up there and
finally
easier,
reprinted.
easier to get for newer people, because Shiny.
Who doesn't want to buy a $200 Brio?
The
Come on.
Secret Forces, right?
Yeah, Secret Forces.
That set was insane. Short print, a lot of things made the deck really expensive.
Yeah.
Both Dupo, Dual Power, pretty good. All right, guys. Upstart 41, Trevor here. Sign off. Peace.
Trisham.